Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, Cave City, Kentucky. And even more specifically than that, I'm in front of the classic dinosaur park, Dinosaur World. See the dinosaur right there? I have been here before. It has been, I think, over 4 years since I last came here to the Dinosaur World Park, and longtime viewers may recognize this as the place where the infamous Carpetbagger hiss was born. But yeah, it's a great dinosaur park and a kind of outdoor attraction where you go and see fiberglass dinosaurs in their natural habitat. So please follow me. We enter through the gift shop. The building is actually shaped like a Tyrannosaurus. Well, at least the building has a Tyrannosaurus head and a Tyrannosaurus legs. Missing a significant amount of the Tyrannosaurus, but still really cool. And of course the Trashosaurus here, you just insert your garbage into his chest cavity. Looks like they're building something over here, maybe a new exhibit, a new section to the dinosaur park. Enter the gift shop. Here, there's a Stegosaurus right in the middle. And look at this little tiny guy right here. And they actually selling some dinosaur facial coverings. We are in the off season right now, and the lady that just checked me in told me that I'm currently the only person here at the dinosaur park, which that's kind of a fun experience. See this skeletal Triceratops. It's a dinosaur play area here. You can see they can climb around inside the skeleton of a dead monster. And got some smaller dinosaurs they can hop aboard. A pretty cool dino slide right there, where you can slide off the side of that dinosaur. And this play area, this is designed for children 12 years and under, so I will not test these pieces of equipment with my girth. This is a ginkgo biloba tree. It says one of the few species of trees that survived along with the dinosaurs that's still alive today. Huh. Very cool. This is the movie theater here. You see with that pterodon on top. Guess it is closed due to Kentucky social distancing guidelines. This is a really cool photo op where you can actually climb up inside the dinosaur and stick your head out through the dinosaur's mouth hole. Unfortunately, social distancing guidelines shut this down as well. As you can see, the caution tape wrapped around the dinosaur mouth. Although, shouldn't a dinosaur mouth always have caution tape around it? You wouldn't, you know, you normally wouldn't want to play around inside of a T-Rex's mouth. Got really sharp teeth. Alright, so time to depart on the Dino Walk. See a very unusual dinosaur right there. It's like some sort of flying dinosaur. It has its mouth straight up in the air. I guess maybe to be used as a ashtray or trash can. Please stay behind the ropes. So no dino riding today. Now, I can start aggravating people by mispronouncing dinosaur names. Diplocalus. Here's these like salamander-looking dinosaurs, and the sign says, I guess says they are related to modern-day salamanders. It says this is the Lystrosaurus. It says this was a plant-eating dinosaur, which is surprising because they have like Dracula-like fangs, but it said that these were mammal-like creatures. So very interesting. They definitely look lizard-like to me, but I'm no paleontologist. This guy here is the Dimetrodon. It says he is technically not a dinosaur because he walked with his legs out to the side like an alligator. So if you walk with your legs out to the side, you don't get to join the dinosaur club. Snooty dinosaurs. Now here we're talking. Look at these vicious looking dinosaurs here with their big gnarly teeth. This is the Liliensterus. That's a dinosaur. That's a dinosaur that would tear you up. This is a Skeletosaurus. It's a dinosaur discovered in England, so maybe he liked drinking tea and eating fish pie. The Massospondylus. The fact they give on this one is that they found rocks embedded in the fossils, thinking that they had rocks in their stomach to help digest food. Chickens do that, and the more and more we learn about dinosaurs, we learn that they were just giant chickens. Got another big, bright Trashosaurus here. With the little trapdoor, you push your trash into his belly. It's a classic dinosaur I think that most of us know about, the Stegosaurus. According to the information plaque here, it says their brain was as small as a golf ball, as you can tell from that vacant stare in their eyes. But fortunately, they do believe that they had a second brain in their butt, and that's real apparently. Ooh, I almost didn't notice these tiny little Scutellosauruses right there. Here we have the Dilophosaurus. This was the dinosaur that spit poison in Dennis Nedry's face in the Jurassic Park movies. They don't have that frill. I talk about this all the time. The frill, that was an invention of Michael Crichton, who wrote Jurassic Park, that they would have a frill that they would display before they spit poison. These are the classic no frill Dilophosaurus. Sometimes you actually will see dinosaur parks add the frill on there. So no frill, but for some reason it's covered with all these little white pimples. I guess maybe this is a dinosaur who is currently going through high school. Walking along this wooden bridge here, and who do we see? This is the okay, gotta pronounce these out. Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus. The sun's kind of in my eyes here, but yeah, he's a pretty mean looking guy. Now that is not a Triceratops. I thought it was, but it's not. It's a Chasmosaurus. As you can see, they have quite a large family here. All the little Chasmosauruses, but Mommy and Daddy Chasmosaurus better be careful, because there's the T-Rex lurking in the woods. The flesh-addicted, monstrous monster known as the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He cares only about one thing: murdering other dinosaurs. This is the Huayangsaurus. It says this is an earlier version of the Stegosaurus. They're different in that they have a spike coming out of their shoulder, and they're blue. Actually, there's no way to know if they were really blue. I think dinosaur colors are basically made up. It's the Allosaurus right there. He doesn't get as much press as the T-Rex. He was mean. He liked flesh. He liked killing other dinosaurs, but T-Rex gets all the glory. The Garfunkel of dinosaurs. So a little smaller Allosaurus there. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, you can call me Allosaurus. This place is really ate up with Allosauruses. This is the Hylaeosaurus, because it's highly likely he's gonna smash your face in. These here are called Gastonias. And hanging in the trees above them, we have a pterodactyl. And clearly it does state here, pterodactyls, not dinosaurs. Just, you know, flying, ancient flying monsters. This is the Iguanodon. Always reminds me of that dinosaur ride at Disney's Animal Kingdom, where the dark ride where the goal is to hunt down and find an iguanodon. This is Deinonychus. It's a vicious predator. You can see those ones there. Looks like they're eating something. Kind of looks like they're just eating plants, but they're clearly not plant eaters. Look at those teeth. Those are not salad munching choppers. Here's a big plant eater, Saltosaurus. Look, he does have like the little nodules there on his back. Not sure exactly what those are. This is the Psittacosaurus. And these always freak me out, seeing the fiberglass versions of these, as they just look like half man, half parrots. Okay, this way to the Mammoths and the Photosaurus. Nice little walk here off the beaten path. Alright, going into the Mammoth Garden. Guess the mammoths get their own little special section here. Perhaps the most famous woolly mammoth is Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street. But very majestic and impressive creatures. See a smaller little baby mammoth right there. Now headed here, out next to the highway, to see the Photosaurus. A Photosaurus is not actually a real species of dinosaur. I guess he is a fictional species that was created as a mascot for Dinosaur World. I guess called Photosaurus because you can pose and get your photos taken with him. He sits out here next to the highway, right outside of this is the exit here for Cave City. So all these vehicles, all these trucks, they see the Photosaurus looking over here and they're like, that's interesting. I'd like to get a closer look at that. Maybe I'll stop at Dinosaur World. Maybe I'll pull off on this exit and go meet this dinosaur in person. The Photosaurus in the middle here. This billboard instructs you, exit now. Dinosaur World, over 150 life-size dinosaurs. But then on the opposite side of the Photosaurus, it says, you just missed us. Dinosaur World. So instructing people coming that way on the highway, better bust a Yui if you want to see some dinosaurs. This dinosaur is called a Min-Me, almost Mini-Me. And notice, yeah, another dinosaur that has those interesting white nodules on them. I haven't seen those in any other dinosaur park except Dinosaur World. Almost looks like he's wearing a motion capture suit. I mentioned the Iguanodon reminded me of the Dinosaur Dark Ride at Disney World. This is the villain of that dark ride, the Carnotaurus. He is one of the most demonic of the dinosaurs. You can see from his horrific devil horns that he has. This is the Styracosaurus. Again, I want to call all dinosaurs that look vaguely like this Triceratops, but Styracosaurus. The Brachylophosaurus. Love the coloration on that one. The red and blue look very nice. This is a Euoploceus. See, I would have assumed this was the Ankylosaurus. A lot of dinosaurs, you know, kind of have similar looks. You know, there's different species that have similar looks to one another. This is the Oviraptor, kind of like the Velociraptor. Instead of eating people, they eat eggs. Scrambled eggs. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Look at these massive duckbill style dinosaurs here. These are called Chintosauruses. This is the Maiasaurus. Apparently that means good mother dinosaur. So on Mother's Day, remember to think about the Maiasaurus. Here's the Triceratops, one of the classic pop culture dinosaurs. You ever notice, you know, we talked about the coloration of dinosaurs. Like Triceratops is always kind of blue, green color. Stegosaurus is always that khaki color. These are like these are just made up, but they've kind of become part of the pop culture character of those dinosaurs. This is the Stegosaurus, not to be confused with the Stegosaurus. According to this plaque here, it actually says they lived like goats, meaning that the males probably butted heads together in shows of dominance. This is the Dromaeosaurus. It says this is actually a meat eater. Didn't really look like a meat eater. It's kind of a terrifying thought that that would be a meat eater. Just imagine this like this bloodthirsty ostrich running at you. This is the Spinosaurus, another very vicious dinosaur. In the Jurassic Park films, they tried to actually replace the T-Rex with the Spinosaurus, but the fans did not like that. Fans will always prefer the T-Rex. This is the Sylvosaurus right there. This is another not Triceratops. This is the Torosaurus. The Ultrasaurus. They're super long necks. Just imagine if we lived in the time of dinosaurs, seeing animals that big roaming around. Now here's the man. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. The most famous, most vicious, and most notorious dinosaurs. Oh, watch out. While I was looking at the big T-Rex, this baby T-Rex was sneaking up behind me. That was difficult. Woo! Look at me. Rawr. Alright, I gotta. It's the Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus? Sounds good. Here's the Dryptosaurus. One of the, T-Rex wannabe dinosaurs, but, yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him. So we walk out onto this deck here and see these massive Brachiosauruses, and actually quite a few specimens, dinosaurs poking through the trees, running through the forest. And finally we finish with probably another one of the most popular dinosaurs. If there was a dinosaur more popular than T-Rex, it's this, the Velociraptor. And man, those look tiny and not so threatening. Jurassic Park made raptors look a lot bigger and scarier. Actually, I think what they did was they actually based the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park on a larger species known as Utah Raptor. I think they kept the name Velociraptor because it sounded a little cooler. Bathrooms are really cool here. I made sure no one was in here. But some very cool dino murals amongst the toilets. It's the diaper changer, but watch out. You don't want that guy chomping on your baby. You can see in there. Yeah, I love when they do fun theming in bathrooms. We finish off our day here at Dinosaur World by checking out the museum section. Now it seems like this would be an obvious question, but as we saw out there, there is some confusion. What were dinosaurs? Dinosaurs were reptiles. They lived 250 to 65 million years ago. They lived on land but could not fly. So if you fly, you're out of the club. Dinosaurs walked on straight legs underneath their bodies the way modern mammals do, not with push-up motion like alligators and lizards. Alligators, even though they call alligators modern day dinosaurs, I guess they're not in the club. Here's a good question. What colors were dinosaurs? No one knows. There's the Dinocheus I would have thought that was a velociraptor, but it's a Dinosaur. How did dinosaurs reproduce? Well, kids, when a mommy dinosaur loves a daddy dinosaur, it's a velociraptor tooth right there. Looks very tiny. They have these little window displays where they have little rubber facsimiles of the dinosaurs. There's some fossilized footprints right there from a teeny tiny dinosaur. And we see a T-Rex claw, Allosaurus claw. The lesson here, you don't want to get clawed. It's a pterosaur tooth. Again, a little tinier than I would have thought. It's a Elmosaurus tooth, kind of looks like the Loch Ness Monster. There's a Stegosaurus tail spike. There's a golf ball there. I remember, I think that's to say how large their brains were. It's a mock-up of a dinosaur dig. You can see they've put down the grids and slowly, gently brushing away the dirt to reveal the dinosaur. And here are the different theories on how dinosaurs were extinct. It says there can only be one. I guess apparently the dinosaurs were Highlanders. What's this? They're just still in school because the tiny brains won't let them pass second grade. So they're still in second grade. They evolved into birds. I think that's actually a somewhat accepted theory. And what's this one? Caveman designed a better dinosaur trap, so they were murdered by cavemen. And possibly the grossest species of dinosaur, the Ashtraeosaurus. You can see his mouth full of old cigarette butts. So thank you for joining me here at Dinosaur World in Cave City, Kentucky. A great old school style dinosaur attraction. If you'd like to see other dinosaur parks I've been to, as well as other roadside attractions, museums, amusement parks, haunted houses, and other fun stuff, check the interactive map in the description of this video. You can see where I've been. You can tell me where I need to go next. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also now selling two different styles of enamel pin in the Etsy shop. And they make wonderful Christmas presents. Until next time, this one's in the bag.